Hello, friends. In this short video, I would like to share with you certain aspects related to money and investments. Especially, I would like to share from the perspective of micro caps. Uh, I would like to begin with certain ideas. Never invest in a particular sector more than 20%. That's one thing, and have a long vision and long view, and have discipline and long horizon, and stay disciplined and stay invested, and you can. You should stock picking is very important, and you should have a construction of the portfolio, and you should have these two aspects, so that you will be able to achieve success, and you can create wealth in the long perspective. There are people they trade, but usually trading involves lots of transaction costs. So best thing is to become an investor rather than as a trader. There are people, they are successful as entrepreneurs. There are some people who are successful as investors, but most of the people are entrepreneurs. That they are risk takers. They are very ambitious. Entrepreneurship is for brave-hearted, not for faint-hearted. And apart from entrepreneurship, there are some investors. They have business acumen, and they have investing mindset and investing acumen. They invest and with a long view, and they make money. If you look at some of the investors like Warren Buffett, then Charlie Munger, and Jim Simons, so like that, there are so many people. They invested and they became successful. So it's up to the people whether they want to become entrepreneurs or investors. But when you look at especially Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett, they are investors. So you can invest and you can make money. Uh, Sometimes, most of the times, people fail in the stock market due to external forces and external factors. But they should not get disappointed, and they should not get distracted. They should have a long view, and they should have patience, and they should have discipline. So when you have these basic requirements, and if they emphasize this fundamental analysis and technical analysis, and if they know the nitty gritty of investments, definitely they'll be able to succeed. But it's a matter of time, and we should have a long horizon. So now coming to micro cap investments, stocks are very challenging and very tough. Usually, big players avoid this micro cap stocks, and one way it's an opportunity for micro cap. The investors who emphasize on micro cap stocks. So you can go by the road less traveled. That is by following this micro caps. But micro caps are not easy, and they are not cozy. It involves lots of challenges. You need to have acumen, and you should have eye for details, and you have to do a lot of research, and you have to connect with the companies. You have to emphasize the quality of management, and you have to research. You have to make visits. You have to make shop floor visits. And you have to talk to them. You have to network with them. Sometimes you have to lobby with them. You have to get inner information. It's a very long run process. It is easier said than done. But if you are have the analytical bent of mind, and if you are logical in a approach, if you are having a research bent of mind, and with a long view, definitely you can make money. So these are the advantages of micro cap investments. Usually, when we look at investments, uh, people, apart from these micro cap stocks, I would like to share with the various basic aspects of investments. So some people open whether they should go for stocks, whether they should go for investing into gold, whether they should invest into real estate. So it all depends upon the priorities of the people. It depends upon the risk appetite of the individuals. My personal perspective is that best option is to go for equities. And usually in equities also, if you go for large caps, you can get 12% CAGR, and mid caps you can get around 15%, and small caps you can get 18%, and micro caps you can get more than that. It's not a template as such, but this rule, it all depends upon the research, and you can't time the market. So these are the basic aspects about investments, and this is how you can make money from the stock market. And second option you can go for is investing into real estate. Real estate comes with lots of challenges, and you have to know the location, and there is a lack of liquidity, and it may lead to legal complications, implications. If you get the right location, you can get lot of money, because uh, land is limited, it's fixed. So lots of opportunities. So real estate will boom, but only thing, you have to know the right location, place, and various other factors. You have to look at it. Then again, a little bit of luck matters about real estate. The third option is you can go for gold. People were rallying behind gold. Now, again, gold prices have come down, but overall, gold is the safe haven. And but again, gold was flat for many years, but recently it hiked, then again it dropped. But overall, gold is safe, and at any time you can encash, and you can get money. Whereas in real estate, you can't get money. That fourth option I would like to share with everyone is that if you have money, best thing is to pay the EMIs and close, so that you can sleep peacefully. And whether you should go for whether you want to have a own house, or whether you want to live in a rented house, then again it is your decision. If you have your own house, that gives you emotional attachment, that gives you confidence. On the other hand, if you look at some of the business people like Gujaratis and Marwadis, first of all, they try to invest money into stock market and other businesses. They generate a lot of wealth. Then they go for buying homes. This and usually the rental yield is around 2%. So this is the it's very difficult to decide whether you should go for a home loan, or whether you should buy a own house, or whether you want to invest in business. It's your choice. But my personal view is that you should invest in business, and make money. Then again, there is a risk involved in it, and if you invest into equities, you can get decent returns. And apart from this, you can invest into index fund, Nifty, so you can get decent returns. It's better than FD. So these are all my ideas and insights. And let me share with you my challenge that I had a brain stroke in the year of 2021. I survived because of my positive psychology. So please subscribe, and share with your networks. With gratitude.